The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The Foreign Affairs Department says there are so far no reports of Filipinos affected by floods in Pakistan. The DFA reported that Filipino communities in Sindh and Punjab are safe, although the Philippine Embassy in Islamabad is still waiting for updates on the situation of Filipinos in Balochistan, which is one of the areas hardest hit by the flooding. Pakistani authorities confirmed that over 1,000 people have been reported dead since June due to the monsoon-induced floods. The country has already declared the state of national emergency. Maguindanao is also suffering from floods, prompting residents to call on the national government to provide assistance. Gemma Vansenya with the details.
Constant flooding since May has caused damage to roads going to Barangay Tucanacuden in Sultan sa Barongis, Maguindanao. Because of this, people have to ride a pump boat and walk more than 1 hour just to reach the center of the barangay. Rivers now flood their rice fields. Debris are everywhere and strong currents made it hard for our news team to pass by some areas. More than 100 houses are totally damaged here in Barangay Tucanacuden alone, while those that remain standing are all submerged in mud and flood water. Even their school is now closed. Residents are now forced to evacuate and leave their properties behind.
Noon ma'am, wala pang tubig dito, masyado ito. Yung karsada namin, parang simentado rin. Tapos yung mga area dito na rice, halayan. Ngayon, nakikita ninyo na wala ng palay na naiwan dito kaya puro tubig lahat at saka tinabunan ng lupa. Kaya wala kaming kukunan ng pagkain kasi lahat na tao nakabakwit.
Some moved to nearby barangays while others built shanties in an elevated area. All of them are hoping the government would address the situation immediately.
Tingnan mo ng buhay namin dito, medyo mahirap talaga. Kung sinong ng mga pantulong, yun ang mahirap talagang buhay.
Lahat ng tanim namin ng palay, walang naayuan doon sa amin. Hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin namin dito.
Aside from being the catch basin of water from the upper valley, many areas in Maguindanao are also affected by overflows at the Ala River.
Kahit sabihin mo na walang ulan in Maguindanao, pero malakas ang ulan in South Cotabato, malakas ang ulan in North Cotabato, malakas ang ulan in Sultan Kudarat, the following day baha na po kami in Maguindanao. Lahat ng tubig galing sa upper valley ay sinasalo ng Maguindanao.
The Bangsamoro Autonomous Region for Muslim Mindanao has declared a region-wide state of calamity following widespread flooding in the region. For News 5, Gem Avancenia, we are One News.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. 2 U.S. warships sailed through the Taiwan Strait on Sunday, the first transit since China staged unprecedented military drills around the island. The U.S. Navy said the transit demonstrates Washington's commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific. It adds that it was conducted through, quote, waters where high seas freedoms of navigation and overflight apply in accordance with international law. Tensions in the Taiwan Strait recently soared to highest level in years after U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi visited Taipei earlier this month, a move viewed by China as Washington's recognition of the sovereignty of Taiwan, which Beijing claims as its territory. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The Octa Research Group says the country's daily COVID-19 cases have dropped to less than 3,000. They add that current trends project to less than 1,000 new infections per day by mid-September and 500 daily by the end of that month. A magnitude 5.2 earthquake rocked Abra earlier today. FIVOC says this is only an aftershock of the magnitude 7 earthquake that shook the province and nearby areas last month. And Facebook agrees to settle a lawsuit seeking damages for letting third parties, including Cambridge Analytica, access the private data of users. The social network, however, did not disclose the amount or terms of the agreement. Now, for more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now, www.signalplay.com, and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.